today. So we'll go over a couple of things this morning. Before getting into it, we'll go over a couple of Edgeful reports that I'm looking at. We're looking at the DAX at the moment, but we do have CPI in the next couple. You guys can hear me. Give me a thumbs up in the Discord. I'm streaming live to the Edgeful Discord as well as the social medias as well. So we've got, as I said, a couple of things to speak about before we get into this morning. But yeah, we have been moving in quite a tight range on these US markets, US indexes at the moment. But yeah, give me a thumbs up in the Discord if you can hear me and see my screen. You guys should be all good. Live chat, morning, welcome. Again, before we get into it this morning, if you want to go get an Edgeful free trial, the link is in my bio over here as well. I will put the link in the chat too. But we'll keep it short and sweet. Em's probably going to come on again on Friday. So this morning just with me. But yeah, go check out the Edgeful free trial. But again, we do have CPI in the next couple of minutes. Okay, so we can really see things are ramping up a little bit again. We've got some wicks here on the DAX as well. Come over to NASDAQ and ES as well. We can see over here too. So some interesting things over here. Yesterday we had some nice longs, but let's get up some financial juice. Maybe there's some breaking news as well. We always got to keep that in check too. But financial juice, yeah, Trump, our deal with China is done subject to Xi's approval. So already you can see a few things heading into CPI. So my game plan this morning is to stay flat until the CPI data is released. And then obviously we got the open. Stocks overnight, let's just see stocks overnight, pre-market, Tesla trading higher as well. Nice buying opportunity, I think, on Tesla too, from a longer term perspective. Daily chart, we had that massive sell-off, but I think a nice buying opportunity on Tesla, longer term there too. So yeah, morning guys, sudden volatility, on NASDAQ. So sudden volatility on NASDAQ was from that Trump with the tariff talks, as you can see. Let's just pull up financial juice over here. Financial juice over there. Okay, so we can see over here. Boom, let's copy that. So always going to make sure because unexpected news events are always going to come through on financial juice. The planned news events I look for on Forex Factory, right? So always got to keep that up because things can just happen quite wild over there in terms of that side of things, unexpected news, right? Morning, what's up, Shelly? Hoa, morning, good to have you on as usual. What's up, Silver? Hey, there we go. You've got Austin on the live as well. Okay, perfect. So yeah, we got a good amount of people here watching live. So let's go over to some pre-market stuff. News, as I said this morning, CPI at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. From the DAX perspective, we've just been trading in this range. Okay, I had some nice shorts on the DAX yesterday that you guys posted yesterday on X. I had some nice moves over there to the downside. We moved off quite heavily, actually, from top to bottom, from high to low yesterday. Over 200 points, almost 300 points on the DAX. So if you guys haven't been traded or looked at the DAX, you can trade the DAX as a futures ticker, FDAX. But I think it's a great asset to trade. It's what's been making me money. It's what I'm kind of focused on at the moment. Okay, so we'll go over, obviously, US markets, but that's what's been making me money at the moment. But we are trading this tight range as well as on ES2. We've got a couple of questions here in the chat. Can you explain how the Edgeful fib works? So you're talking about the fib or the RB? We can go over the RB. Let's go over that. Let's bring that up over there. Let's just go over it on NQ. A lot of guys trade NQ. Okay, let's bring up this initial balance report. And I think the RB does work quite nicely on this initial balance report as well. Okay, cool. So let's go over here to the RB report. We can see, so basically how the RB works is after the first hour of trading, so from 9:30 a.m. Eastern time to 10:30 a.m. Eastern time, we get a high and low set. And essentially how this RB works is we get single breaks on the NASDAQ in the last 6 months, 75% of the time. So essentially how that works is if we break the high side, we want to be looking for pullbacks and then longs. Andre has spoken quite often about this on Edgeful's ultimate bullish setup, if you want to call it that. But essentially, if we take out the highs, we want to be looking for longs because very rarely do we come back down and break the opposite side, only 22% of the time. So that's how the RB works, and vice versa for the shorts. If we take out the lows after the first hour, we're looking for pullbacks and then we're looking for shorts in continuation, right? And that's pretty simple on how the on how the RB works in terms of that. We can have a look at it on ES as well. I think the ES chart, it's a little bit lower. Yeah, 72% of the time, 25% we have double break. So very rarely do we break both sides. Okay, so let's put that up on the chart and how we actually can plot this. So if we bring up the RB from yesterday like this, let's turn off that opening range, but the RB from yesterday, we can see over here, we actually did get a double break, but we broke the high side. You want to be looking for longs in pullback. So you got a pullback here. You can be looking for longs above. I love using VWAP along with the Edgeful reports. Okay, so essentially you want to look for a break to the high side, looking for pullbacks and taking continuation with that, and vice versa for the shorts. But yes, there was actually some quite nice longs. I know Austin and the guys over in our ASFX TV live trading room managed to catch the longs, Austin and Ev. And again, if you are not part of our live trading room, again, over here, ASFX TV is the place to be. You can get a discount using the code James for 50% off. And again, if you want an Edgeful free trial, in the link in my bio as well. Okay, so in the next 14 minutes or so, we do have, as I said, that CPR, which is going to be driving a lot of the plays this morning. But for me, I like to wait kind of for that opening range to set and then kind of look for plays from there. Any questions in the live chat right now? How's your guys' week been so far? I'm going to bring up my my trade from yesterday on the DAX specifically, and kind of walk you through that trade and how I'm using some Edgeful reports, because I always like to go over some trade recaps of some live trades, win or lose. I'm always sharing all of my trades here live with you guys via TradeZilla, of course. But let's bring that up. So I had the DAX short, so let's bring that up. Yesterday was quite a nice day, as you can see. But let's show this over here. So we had the opening range for the first 50 minutes. So opening range is the first 50 minutes. The initial balance is the first hour, right? But opening range over here, we have the opening range high, the opening range low. We break the low, and basically I'm just placing my stop near that opening range high, because if it comes back that side, I kind of know I'm in the wrong position, and I don't want to be in that trade anymore. But essentially, I take the shorts here, and I actually took this live on stream on my YouTube channel for those that are watching live over here as well. And I went to go get something to eat, and boom, I end up taking a nice position off over here for over 100 points worth of profit on some of the runners back towards this 980 level. So really, really solid trading. But I think something that I'm just working on my own trading at the moment, and I think that maybe you guys could benefit as well, is, and again, Austin, Ev, and the guys that we're trading with as well, live every single day, they focus on one asset. For me, where I'll be making my money is the DAX, and I just need to stay focused on that. It's a really, really nice index. For those that don't know what the DAX is, it's the German stock market index, similar to the NASDAQ or the ES charts as well. And I think just staying focused on one ticker could lead to better results for you guys. I don't know how you guys have found that, Hoa. Going over your data and looking at your stats and seeing how you trade best on that single asset could lead to more focus. And I think that's where I'm kind of zoning in on the moment. When you're really in tune with the market, if there's no positions that you want to be trading, just sit on your hands and waiting for that next trade, entry trade setup to present itself. So if we just look at the DAX, actually, the DAX has been trading actually at or near all-time highs at the moment. Currently at the moment of all-time highs, we are sitting at 400 points of all-time highs, which is not too far. And actually, from a daily perspective, look at that bounce after the Trump tariff news and everything like that. We've got quite a nice rally, over 20% off of that. And I think if I just stayed focused on one asset, I think I would have been doing a lot better in my day trading instead of trying to pick and bounce. Some of the long-term players have been working out quite nicely in terms of the Mag 7 stocks. But from a simple day trading perspective, I think just staying focused on one is definitely where I want to be at. But yeah, pre-market here with you guys. I'm going to wait for the CPI news to be released. I won't be on with you guys for that. But heading into the open, just wait for the initial balance to set, wait for the opening range to set, and then look for plays in line with VWAP on there. As I said, I'm going to be live with Austin, Ev, the team over on ASFX TV. Link in my bio for my live trading room, of course. And using the Edgeful reports, see how we actually trade them live every single morning. But yeah, I think it's been pretty cold here in Belito, where I'm in South Africa at the moment. So just trying to just get into the flow state of things and taking it one day at a time and taking good trading setups based on good data-backed decisions. Hoa, how's your week been? How's everyone's week been here so far? Shelly, how's your guys' week been your side? anyone watching here live on stream as well. But yeah, I think obviously this is going to shake up the markets, the CPI. I always like to wait for it to come out before looking to plan my next decisions. So if you are watching this live every single morning, Wednesday through to Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern time, I'm live here with the guys over at Edgeful for some pre-market prep, just to get you guys warmed up for the morning, into the swing of things, and we look to go from there. Break-even week basically for her, been a great week for Shelly. Nice. Shelly, what assets, what tickers are you trading mostly at the moment? I know we got some stock traders in here as well. So yeah, what do you trade mostly, Shelly? What have you been trading mostly this week with your break-even week at the moment? I've actually had a not too bad of a week. Start of the week. My side. Okay, I've had, let's go to Monday. I've had a little bit of a smaller winning day on Monday, but hey, green is green. I saw down. I wasn't feeling too great on Monday. I was actually pretty sick. And then Tuesday I had both on the DAX. NQ mainly, nice. A lot of guys that we trade with trade NQ. CL, okay. Yep. ETH, I'm assuming that's ETH, the typo there. Trading pretty short term using shorter orbs. Yeah, nice. And of course, we've got the Edgeful algos that obviously guys are always chatting in the private Discord with the algos, looking at what they can do to make money doing that as well. I like the orb and the RB, actually some automated trading strategies as well over there on that side. But yeah, okay, so waiting for CPI to come out. We're going to see in terms of levels what we are looking at. We are trading underneath these 5-day moving averages on the DAX. On US markets, we're trading above them. So a little bit of divergence on that side of things. Normally, they do like to move quite in sync, but not this time. So that's pre-market prep. Catch me live on SFX TV. Link in my bio as always. And we'll see you on. Let's have a good trading day. I was flat this morning waiting for CPIs, as I mentioned, and then we'll take it from there. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you tomorrow and the rest of the